All right, the stage is set. Store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Walker Buehler is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Stepping in, Eric Calderon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
the shortstop, number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Marte hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Rosario's got it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So digging in now, Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Liner toward right center. Coles is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Chris Archer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Adalberto Mondesi is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Archer, 33 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get
there. Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Coles leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. And he struck him out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series.
Bellinger.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Archer comes set. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Way outside. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Scorched to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Rafael Devers the next to bat. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 13, Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Buehler is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a two-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Here it comes, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit sharply on the ground. Frazier from the outfield grass. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Archer looks in. Here it comes on 1-0. Line to the right side. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Pirates, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Nope.
And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
2 balls, no
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And he fouls this one off. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit
Batting
against
none.
this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that
Archer.
leads to something.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Archer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Up next for the Pirates.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't
Error.
deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now, Eric Calderon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
Early in this game, got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now. Archer leads off first with 1 away. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
One and 0. Here it is. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next for the Dodgers, Jose Bracino, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jose Bracino.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Calderon up the middle, and that's out number 1.
Batting up, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
Now at the plate, Walker Buehler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Ready for another chance? Adalberto Mondesi. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that misses. 1 and 1. One 1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2 and 2 count. Here it comes. Full count now. 3 and 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Fouled away. One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Into the corner and slicing foul. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Reached base via the walk in his first offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Look out, don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Drilled on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Now batting, Andrew Tolles, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. One gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And he misses 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the stretch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Bellinger is off of first with 2 away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. Pirates lead it 1-0. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. In the air now out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Elias Diaz. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Two balls and 2.
Matty, we're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
On its way is pitch number 75. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some
pitcher,
really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Archer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Calderon. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit high and deep out to left. Peterson looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Into the box, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tolles in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Dodgers, the center fielder, Brett Taylor.
First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer up, and this is off the second base bag. Calderon ranging up the middle.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. One strike now from Archer. And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A pause and the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
The
best ones have that
21.
late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Tommy LaStella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Tommy LaStella.
Rosario makes a move from first. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number
Scott
75.
Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Alexander.
Plate, Adam Frazier, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Frazier gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Ready to deliver the 1-2. As he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got one hit in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Josh Bell, as he lets it in the air to right field, waiting on it his toes, and that's the second out of the inning. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson, runner in scoring position with 2 runs.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Popped high in the air. Bellinger is there, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Dodgers nothing. A.J. Pollock is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
A.J.
And he takes ball 1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. Just a 3-for-13 batting line. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Popped him up. Devers has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Toll.
In now, Andrew Toles, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Wade Davis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Standing in, Elias Diaz.
Leading off for the Pirates, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
He's set, and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
Stepping up now, Chris Archer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
Eric Calderon will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're in front 4-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner to stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
So striding in, Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. 2-0 pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for LA. They trail here 4-0. JT Shagwab's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The Dodgers, number 47, JT Shagwab.
At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Frazier. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty. One man out. And it's fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The next 0-2.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
One out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Two and two to Adam Frazier.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready once again, Ahmed Rosario. They'll see what he can do leading off the homemade.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Two balls and a strike now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Brasino.
So coming to the plate, Jose Brasino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Jonathan Villar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jonathan Villar.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Ready with the 1-0. Fastball well outside. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, Dero, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Brasino at second, Villar at first, 1 gone. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Davidas Nevoroskis is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Andrew Tolles will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And there's a first step in the comeback as sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Now batting.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Bucks out in front, 4-1. Luis Avilan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Polanco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
The first baseman, number 55.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Avilan, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Elias Diaz would be next. The 3-1 taken, strike 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Keone Kela comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
For Pittsburgh. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 35, Keone Kela. Now playing left.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Owings is there, 1 away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One out, nobody on. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor, his past history with Keone Kela. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Pittsburgh get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Chris Archer is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score.